Welcome back to the conclusion of the Ledgestone Insurance Open. This is the final round, back nine coverage. My name is Paige Pierce.
I'm Missy Gannon.
And we got to give a shout out to GKPro for covering the ladies all year long, and to DISCRAFT for sponsoring this coverage. And us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paige.
Yeah, thank you, Missy. So let's get a score update. We got Catrina Allen at 25 under par. I'm sitting at 17 under par. Heather Young at 11 under, and Sarah Hokom at 8 under par. We did have some hot scores coming in from the second, third, and fourth cards, though, so we'll get a leaderboard update from them. I know Emily Beach was 5 under through 8 holes. She is a young gun out of Oklahoma. I played with her way back in the day, actually, and really cool to see her shooting well. We got Haley King 2 under. Lisa Ficus 3 under right now. She's moved up to 8 under par. We got a 3-way tie for 5th place currently. And so, yeah, scores are tight out here.
Yeah, sometimes it just comes down to 1 or 2 out here. Hole 10, 301 foot, par 3. Does play slightly uphill. Not a whole lot of OB to speak of. Just got to navigate those early low branches, and then it's really all about how you're playing it up by the green. There are these willow trees that create a bit of an obstruction, as well as these bushes on the right side. You'll see a few different plays here. You can try to just crash through and hopefully land close and have a putt.
So I'm going with my Tour Series Buzz today, just trying to aim it at the tree that's the farthest left on the hole, and just hyzer out left of it, just to get on the putting green with no worry of hitting anything. But I do leave myself just a little bit short. I'm going to be about 34 feet. Heather, looking for that one to turn a little bit more. Hyzers up early into the right-handed player's gap. She's going to have an obstructed look from about circle's edge.
Yep, Sarah playing that forehand line really sets up nicely for that line. Definitely looking for a little more height and looking for some more hyzer. She'll be quite a bit short.
Kat now going with a nice hyzer here. She has perfected this shot. I mean, that's the farthest shot we've seen yet from her. Hokom can't quite get it there.
Stay up. Oh.
And mine comes out a little bit low. Heather, though, from a straddle stance, a little bit of an anhyzer release, right into the chains. Another circle 2 putt.
Yeah, it's great to see that.
So Catrina and Heather will card the birdies, and Catrina extends her lead back to 9 strokes.
Hole 11, par 3, 393 feet. This one plays quite a bit downhill. There is an OB pond just deep and right of the pin, as well as a little short round circle of OB right about here, just barely outside of circle 1. So you have a decision to make. It does play shorter than 393, being so downhill.
But it being downhill, it kind of pulls your disc over to the left if you don't put enough spin on it. Heather on the box first. Just kind of, I'm not sure if she's attacking this basket or not. It doesn't appear to be. She's going to land about 60 feet short, maybe about 70 feet short on the right side.
Ooh, looks a little bit pulled by Kat right there. If that doesn't quite, too much turn and it'll hold for too long and find itself in that pond.
This could be a big moment for me if I can get this one close. It could be a 2-stroke swing.
I'd say that's close.
Yeah, I told myself, commit, commit, commit. Sarah looking for a sidearm flex, but just comes over the top on the release, puts way too much anhyzer on it. She's actually going to have to throw an approach. She's not even in range to putt.
Yep.
Perfectly placed, though, right under it. Stress-free par.
I have to imagine we'll see a little jump from Heather here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Sit down.
So good. That was so far away. And here's Catrina trying to save par from just outside the circle, maybe 34 feet.
Oh.
Wow. That like teeter-tottered on the rim.
Yeah.
Just a quarter inch too low.
Good comeback putt by Heather. There you go. You will be gaining 2 strokes on Cat on this hole. Getting that momentum going.
Her lead is 7 strokes now.
Hole 12, you nearly aced it in the last round. So 383 feet, par 3, plays downhill. Just have to navigate that first gap off the tee, and then just have something hold very, very straight and land as softly as possible on this green. Definitely a lot of placed trees that you have to navigate. It's kind of a tricky little technical shot compared to some of the rest of the course.
Going with the Tour Series buzz here. Trying to throw it flat and hard on the right side.
Beautiful. Go in.
Perfect.
There is OB deep and on the right side, but it's, again, there's one of those log walls that kind of blocks any rolls. Heather going with the wide hyzer there. She does stay safe. Just past where that spotter was, there is a OB ball golf green, but her drive will be just short enough to be safe.
I'm sure we'll see Sarah take a similar line just with a forehand.
Yeah, and she mentioned she's not going to make the same mistake she made yesterday. She's putting this one way wider. Wow, what trust in that disc. That was so wide. But she got herself well into circle 2 and not into those bushes like she keeps finding herself in.
Cat going high over those trees on the right, spiking in on that last tree. A little bit of a roll away. She'll be outside of circle 1.
Heather just lays up. See if Hokom gives this a bid.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. That was a very tricky line. Those branches hang very low.
Cat choosing to lay up there.
I will pick up another stroke on the 12th hole here. We got an island hole coming up, and I'm telling myself, okay, you have the box. If you make the island, there's a chance.
Yep.
6 strokes still at this moment, but could be a 2-stroke swing coming up. I'm currently 9 under through 12 holes. Catrina is 4 under. Heather and Haley King and Lisa Ficus are 3 under. And Emily Beach, who we were talking about, is 4 under through 14.
Yeah, and as Paige mentioned, hole 13 is an island hole. It's 280 feet, plays uphill off of the tee. And the island is not much bigger than a 33-foot circle, so you have to be pinpoint accurate on this tee shot. Definitely potential for skips, so you might make the island, but skip OB, and then you have an 80-foot drop zone putt if you do go OB on your drive.
I'm going with my Tour Series Buzz again here. Just trying to throw it flat and hard, let it hyzer out. It's been my go-to for that straight mid-range.
There you go, almost in the bullseye.
Heather just plans to lay this hole up. She doesn't take any part in going for this one. She said it's not right for her shot.
Oh, I remember this line. I was wondering if Sarah was still trying it. Big spike hyzer forehand.
Just not quite far enough. She's going to clip some of the late branches and drop into those trees. Catrina now needs this one to land on the island, or she'll be conceding 2 strokes. Clips some of those branches and slows it down.
Oh.
She's going to be just short of that island. Hokom, yeah, not much she could have done, just pitching out to get as close as possible. But like Missy was saying, it's about an 80-foot look from that drop zone, so pretty far putt. She's even a little bit too left, so she has to step out.
Yeah.
Nice touch shot.
All right, another 2-stroke swing. We've got 5 holes to play, and you will be 4 strokes back. Definitely birdie opportunities in these last 5 holes. Definitely danger as well. So it's getting exciting here as we get into this backstretch. Hole 14, 329 feet, par 3, OB all along the left side and the right side. Pretty tight too, and you just have to navigate these last few trees guarding the basket. They're right around the circle's edge, so again, just try not to come in too hot with too much hyzer, because that can absolutely send you OB, and you also don't want to turn it over too much either.
Yeah, I had been going Raptor on this, but in the previous round I did throw it too hyzered and it skipped OB left, so I clubbed down to the Buzz here, just trying to make sure I land it safe. It comes out very hyzered, and I'm praying for this thing to sit down.
It'll be close.
Yeah, very happy I went with the Buzz there for no skip. If that was the Raptor, that was definitely out of bounds. Heather with a nice turn on it, a gentle turn too. She gets that skip back. She's just about 20 feet from the basket.
A nice hyzer flip right around the same spot as Heather. Great shot.
Cat now a little high, but it's dropping just before those branches. Great drive, similar distance on the other side of the basket.
Yeah, so you're safe here, quite a bit into circle 2.
Okay.
It's a tiny bit low.
Good birdie pickup by Sarah. Pretty much guaranteed that was going in.
Catrina to pick one back up. She hits it.
Yeah.
So I will card the lone par here. I'm just happy that that one stayed safe even at this moment.
Hey everybody, it's Vanessa Van Dyken, and today I'm going to be walking you through my Tour Series disc, the Meteor. The Meteor is an understable mid-range from DISCRAFT, and what I love about it is the versatility. It's great for turnover shots. Beginners or low power players are really going to love this disc. It has a great amount of glide, and it's very controllable. If you'd like to try the Meteor out, you can find it on discraft.com or at your local disc golf shop.
Hole 15, 555 feet, par 4, a big dog leg to the left. You're just trying to get your tee shot all the way down this first portion of the fairway to set yourself up for a straight look down this tunnel to the green. So it's all about distance control off the tee. There is OB all along the left side, also on the right side, but the left side OB is definitely more of a factor. Heather going that left-hand route will try to swing it out, flip it up, and try to get as much distance off the tee. She'll likely have to pitch up around the corner from that position.
Hokom, I like this play here. She goes with the Anheuser release under the branch, trying to get more distance. And she'll be far enough to see around the corner. Kat going with a very stable D1 here. She's got to put a lot of turn on this to make sure she doesn't cut over too hard to the left too quick.
Oh no.
And kind of overturns that one into the ground. She's going to be well short. Have to kind of throw a very stable shot around the corner. This is my Zeus. I had been going Buzz, trying to throw at Anheuser just to get a safe 3 look. But I decided with 5 strokes down, 4 holes to play, tried to go for it. Just a little bit too committed.
Whoa.
The back line of trees that isn't OB, but just kind of buried back there.
Yeah.
So Catrina does get around the corner, but she's kind of on the back side.
Right.
So she won't really have a look at the basket from there.
Yeah, so the camera was set up right there. You can kind of see what Sarah was looking at. She really had to commit to that Anheuser line. Just a little bit too low. I don't even know where you are. Right
Yeah,
now.
it's some place I've never seen on the hole either. Yeah, I just kind of had to pitch out. And Kat does the same.
Yeah.
But she has thrown one more shot than I, so if I can get up and down here, I will get 1 stroke back. This is my Crystal Fierce.
Looks like a good line. Nestles nicely.
There with a powerful sidearm release. Just about pin high. Cat will just lay up to about 15 feet left of the basket.
Yeah, Sarah having to go little backhand, backdoor route. Good par by Heather. I have a feeling that's probably the way she's playing this hole. Trying to just get your par and move on.
Yeah, it's definitely the most technical hole on the course. You would, of course, like that birdie look, but the par does feel good.
Yep.
So currently through 15 holes, I'm at 10 under par. Heather's at 4 under, Catrina 3 under. Emily Beach still hanging in there with the hot round, 5 under through 16 holes. We got Lisa and Vanessa 2 under par.
Yeah, and hole 16 is a 352-foot par 3. Plays slightly to the right, so it's a very straight shot that you just need to have drift to the right. We also see rollers on this hole as well. Just trying to miss these late trees and bushes here. And if you can just have something stay very, very straight, even if it doesn't get any turn to the right, you'll find yourself just around circle's edge on a very straight shot.
Heather can keep this low under the branch. This could be really good. She has the perfect shot shape for this type of a hole. She's going to be just at circle's edge. Hokom trying to get a little bit too much distance. Turns that one a little too hard. She's going to clip the branch late in the flight.
We've seen you previously go roller on this hole. Looks like you're lining up the air shot.
Oh. Why does that have to happen?
Yeah, just a little frustration there. Came out a little bit late and high. I do get word that it got through some branches though. Catrina with a low release there. She didn't look like she liked it, but it looked pretty solid.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, little right.
Yeah, forced to pitch up. Okay, so you landed just outside the circle and capitalize.
Yeah, that feels good, you know, when you have a lucky break and then you can make it happen and convert.
Yeah. Yeah, I would not have guessed that that's where you would have landed from your reaction or
me
from
neither.
the way the disc was
Me
flying.
neither. Course was with me on that one today for sure. And a big
Ooh.
moment, you know, to close it to 3 strokes with 2 holes to play. Still a lot of work to do, but it's possible.
Yeah.
And Heather separating herself from Sarah. She's 13 under and Sarah is 8 under. So she's got a good chance to card a Pro Tour podium if she can close out these last 2 holes clean.
Yeah, and hole 17 definitely has its challenges, so it's not over yet. At 525 feet, par 4, there is a Mando on the right side that we're passing by right now, and then OB all along the left side. So just trying to keep something in the center fairway, get as much distance as possible to make this second shot a little less difficult, because you have to navigate that bushy area that surrounds the basket. You got Catrina juggling here, trying to stay occupied, a little bit of a backup.
Thinking flat and low and fast, and do not turn your wrist over. Get a little S flight out of the Zeus. This is my beat-in Zeus. And I like the shot, but I think I'm going to be a little bit too far to the right and pinched. Makes the upshot pretty difficult from there. Heather going with that stally backhand hyzer over the burn pile. She doesn't try to get too much distance on this hole. She said she has to go 2 nose up to make sure she gets over that pile. So she's pretty far back there. Hokom, a little more direct route. She does get more distance, but she kind of hyzers off towards that Mando tree.
Cat playing more of that hyzer route, trying to get to the left. It has to sit though. Okay. Looks like she stayed in bounds. And when you do find yourself on that left side, it definitely opens up that second shot to the green.
Great shot from Heather. She was way back there. Great distance read on that gap.
Yeah.
Hokom having to go really severe hyzer.
Yeah, that shot's very difficult from that angle. You could see it's definitely slightly more opened up from that left side. Hyzer's in a little bit too early. She'll be in those trees just about pin high.
Kind of have some weird footing here. Trying to skip my Raptor in, but it skips forward instead of to the right.
Sarah trying to just lay up. Oh my goodness. This is what this green can do to you. It doesn't look as severe on camera as it really is. It slopes quite a bit away from the basket. That's really unfortunate. Oh no, is it going to get you too?
It tried to,
Okay.
but honestly, I couldn't even see the basket. I was just happy it got out of the gap. It's a giant log pile there.
Cat having to pitch out from those trees. Sarah coming back up to the basket.
Heather now for the birdie 3.
Nice.
She loves it. I think that's the first time I've seen her do a fist bump.
I didn't even see it. Wow.
And this is the save
Yep.
par. 22 feet. Little bit of mixed emotions with that.
Yeah.
Happy to save the par, but knowing I'm three strokes back with 1 hole to play, pretty unlikely at this moment.
Yeah.
Catrina, just such a great tournament.
Consistent.
1 hole to go.
Yeah. And hole 18 is 383 feet. It plays over this valley here, slightly downhill to this green that is on a slope. It slopes away from right to left. Yeah, it's just right there really, but a lot of backhand, right-hand hyzers do tend to funnel down that hill if you don't get quite enough turn on it. For Heather, she'll be able to go the backhand hyzer route right into that slope.
Great nose angle. Just traveling forward. And she gets a little bit of a skip up the hill as well. She's going to be about 28 to 30 feet,
Okay.
somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Going with my Raptor here. Trying to visualize an ace.
Yeah. I mean, you already hit basket once on this hole. Oh, I mean, that was pretty close.
Yeah, it was close. Just a little bit more power.
Yeah.
Gonna find myself just past pin high, about just outside the circle on the left. Catrina now with our last drive of the tournament, on her way to becoming the 5-time Ledgestone Insurance Open champion.
Going straight at the basket. She'll hyzer out just slightly down that hill, but honestly, she just needs to pitch up, come away with a par, and the victory.
Hokom, a lot of anhyzer on this shot. Perfectly hyzers back though. She definitely knows that disc. A little bit early out of the hand. We'll settle for par there. Catrina lays up for the coveted tap in.
Yep. Heather's not going to lay up.
Boom. Beautiful birdie putt to move up to 15 under par.
What a great showing by Heather Young. And yeah, great birdie by Sarah as well. Not quite the round that she was looking for. But those rounds happen. Still a great tournament for Sarah. You'll be tapping out your par. You gave it a run, did what you could. Came up a
No
little
beating
short.
Catrina this
Yep,
weekend.
yep.
She played some solid golf. 2 3-unders and 2 9-unders.
Ladies
We'll
and
do it
gentlemen,
for
introducing
24 under
for the
par.
5th time your 2020 Discraft Ledgestone Insurance Open Champion presented by Grip Equipment, Catrina Allen. Here, this is all
We
yours.
got Nate Heinold, the tournament director,
Yes.
handing off the trophy. Such a great tournament. They raised $60,000 for St. Jude
Awesome.
and the biggest payout in history. So check the leaderboard for the final time. I did shoot that 11 under, moving up to second. We got a few 8-unders, tied for 5th. Valerie Mandujano and Sarah Hokom, and Heather grabbing that other podium spot with Haley King just right behind her. Fun tournament.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the next one. Make sure you guys, if you like the FPO coverage, subscribe to GKPro. They will be covering us there again at the Green Mountain Championship in Vermont in just a couple weeks.